Hey guys, what's up? So the next poem I'll be reading is 1775, and this is titled No Longer a Prisoner. I think this poem is not only powerful, but empowering. It's about someone who was abused physically and mentally, and they grew up following those same patterns, following the darkness, only because that's all he's ever known. So he went from one monster to another, and then, of course, the demons in his head. It's not until he realizes in the end from the mirror that he's becoming the very same monster that tortured him, and that's when he decides to make a decision. No longer a prisoner. It started when I was so little. My room was like a cage, and I could never leave. It didn't matter if it was dark or light. The monster was always near. The screaming, the breaking, back and forth, the torture, the pain, abuse, all the chaos, all the noises. Sometimes even blood, the fighting. It was a routine every other day. And we had to memorize it. Sunday, I had to make sure it never happened and go to church, even when I still heard the echoes of everything from the night before, physical and mental. Nobody would have thought so many dark memories in such a beautiful house, but they knew. They just chose to shut the light off. I guess it's easier to not be involved. My only light ran away. For so long I was so angry until I realized he was just trying to find a safe haven. But I managed to find an escape through my poetry. Unfortunately, it was one of these dark things. Now, as a man, looking back at the pictures, I wish I didn't, but how do you tell your mind not to when it's clearly so used to it? If only I could burn all the memories. Thanks to you for making me believe in monsters, Mommy. The manipulation, the scolding, shouting louder and louder, the negativity, unworthiness, the criticism, the hitting, all the hitting, and the punch, the pushing, ugly words and profanity, the fighting, lack of support or love. It was a pattern every day. Now that I'm far away, it's come back. Didn't think it would, but it's come back. I never thought it would shift into something else, but I could see the shadow coming closer on the wall. It's a shell, it's different, but the torture is the same. I could feel it, just like when I was a little boy. I turn on the light and see that it's just a mirror. I got so used to the pain that I became the monster myself. Well, I refuse. I grab the metal cross from the wall and break the mirror until it's all in pieces. And I no longer see that monster. All my life, I've been confined to a certain space from a monster, a ghost from the past, or the demon inside. Well, I refuse. Yes, I refuse for the aftermath to imprison me anymore. I choose freedom.